ROM hacking is perfectly moral. I know Nintendo is probably shaking in their boots right now. How could you not want to support the people that provide these games, Belev? It's simple, really. I don't want to fucking pay money. You expect me to buy a $400 console to play a 36-year-old game? No shot. If you want me to pay for an experience that I can get for free at a higher quality, you're not marketing yourself well enough. What do I mean by higher quality? Well, let's check out some examples. Say you want to get the experience of playing the original Pokemon Red, but you don't want your eyes to bleed because of the shitty coloring from a bygone era. Boom! You can play the game in color, or even with Gen 2 sprites. Say you want to play Super Mario World, but you've already beat the game 15 times. Well, you could hypothetically go outside, but you could also play Super Mario World 2. Look at that sprite work. For years, fans have been taking old games and improving on them. Renegade Platinum, 2-player Super Mario Bros. If you want to make me pay for a service, then you better make it goddamn worth my money. But, if you want me to be completely honest, I partially just download ROMs out of a burning spite I have in my heart for Nintendo. What's that? You want to know what sparked this righteous anger? Well, this story takes us back to November of 2020, smack dab in the middle of a pandemic. A certain Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament called the Big House, which has been ongoing since 2011, decided, hey, how about instead of spreading coronavirus like AIDS in the 80s, we just have it online? Brilliant idea, right? Right. So they used a ROM-hacked version of the game with a mod called Slippy, which allows you to play the game with other people online. Pretty handy, don't you think? Well, you know who didn't think so? Nintendo. They slapped their big fat Nintendo cock on the table with a cease and desist attached to it, essentially meaning that legally the Big House could not do the tournament that year. Okay. I can understand not wanting to provide the service of online Melee yourself. I don't blame you for that, Nintendo. But the fact that you would go out of your way to fuck over fans of your game that already have copies of your game, mind you, this isn't costing you any sales, and you legally stop them from using an online version of your game, which is a service that you do not give yourself. And you do all this during a pandemic when people can't meet up without turning the room into a biological weapon. Fuck you, Nintendo. Just fuck you. This isn't an isolated incident either. Nintendo has a long track record of screwing over people who put passion into their franchise. People who dedicate their time improving on products that they put out. So in honor of Nintendo, I will now be giving you guys a quick tutorial on how to get a ROM. First things first, you're going to need an emulator. Emulators come in all shapes. SNES, DS, Wii, Xbox, etc. For this one, we're just going to use a SNES emulator. You can choose whichever emulator suits your fancy. Personally, I'm going for a SNES 9X because it has a function on it that allows you to speed up the game. Just click download and drag that onto your desktop. Now, you can download any SNES game of your liking. Personally, I'm going for Donkey Kong Country. Be careful not to get any virus. EmulatorGames.net is the site that I always use because it is free of danger. Give that a quick download and drag that onto your desktop. Okay, I'm done with that voice. From here, all you gotta do is just drag your game on top of your emulator and bing bang boom, you're ready to go, cowboy. You can also just skip a step and make it so that your game is opened specifically by your emulator every time you click it. And if you want to change what emulator opens it, just click on Properties and on Opens With. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this video maybe a little informative. If you did enjoy, I don't need you to hit the like. Instead, I'd much rather you download yourself a nice ROM. Even if it doesn't hit Nintendo that hard in the grand scheme of things, it can still feel good to be a devious little goblin man. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.